Hugh Hefner, dirty old man or an icon? Oh, what do you guys think? My name is Jeff, Arizona Hot Topics. So recently, at age 91, Hugh Hefner passed on. What an incredible life. So he did a lot of good for many people. But some looked at him as just a sexist who exploited women. He was a dirty old man. But some of them looked at him as he changed sex, basically. He changed the way we look at it. He became an icon in that. And I want to talk a little bit about that. My viewpoint is he made the naked woman beautiful. It wasn't about sex. It was about beauty. It was about art. It actually, I know from my vantage point that I see women as not only beautiful art, but as the eighth wonder of the world, basically. And I think he really took that to heart, and that, you know, like if you ever saw any of those magazines, none of them are raunchy, like some of them out there. Holy cow. His was clean. They were classy. They were more upscale-ish, if you will. And yeah, you could say that maybe he exploited women, but women did this voluntarily. Yeah, they got a lot of money and all kinds of stuff, but it really helped out a lot of their careers. But he did a lot of good. He helped out a lot of orphans. He used his money to help out all type of charities. You can look online, and there's a movie from what I understand that's coming out about him. And over the next year or two, we're really going to find out what an incredible man this guy was. Not only did he always have a beautiful woman outside, but the things he did for this world, he was really big on the First Amendment and things like that. He was really big on trying to persuade politicians and things like that. So he I think was good for the country, because I look at it this way. This whole movement, however type of movement you want to call it, I think was going to happen regardless. May have happened at a later date or whatever, but it was going to happen regardless. And in these type of movements, regardless of really what it is or what type of movement it is, the movement, it's important who is the leader of that movement, who's the driver of that movement, because sometimes a movement like that can be really done the wrong way, and it can really come across in a very negative way, in a very hateful type of way. And yet there's leaders like him who actually made it come across as beauty and arts. I know not everyone agrees with this, but for the most part, that's the way it came across. And all of his charitable work that he did too as well. You know, the number of people that he helped out, and the kids and all these others, I think he did it the right way. He did it in a way that made it more acceptable, made it more classy, made it so it wasn't so gross and raunchy, like I think a lot of people are try to look at things like that. So, but anyhow, Hugh Hefner passed away at age 91, lived an incredible life, and we're going to learn a lot more about him in the coming years. And I just want to say my 2 cents on this. He was a good man. Never knew him, obviously, but I think he did a lot of good for the world, and I think he portrayed women in a very respectful, very beautiful way. My name is Jeff, and you've been watching Arizona Hot Topics, and I'm out.